What's up, Zero Tax Club? Welcome to Money is a Mind Game, the podcast committed to blowing the whistle on Wall Street's BS and increasing your financial IQ. So pull up a chair and have a seat at my table. Take out your notepad and a pen. I am your host, JP Tatum, the Tax-Free OG, and this is Tax-Free Tuesdays. Let's get it. Hey everybody, it's the Tax-Free OG, JP Tatum of Tatum Financial. Today's episode is about land banking. All right, what is land banking? Well, there's a saying, you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait. Well, why land, JP? Why land? Why not some single family houses? What's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with that, except that takes a whole lot of skill and time that you don't have, my busy friend. See, you have money already sitting in your 401k or an IRA somewhere. You got about $50,000, $60,000 sitting there from when you were at that employer for a few years that you never rolled over for some reason. But you have no idea how it's invested. You're not getting the greatest returns anyway. And even if you were, consider this. You have all your money in the market. All of your wealth is tied up in the market. So what are you doing to protect yourself on the downside? Because it's not if, ladies and gentlemen, it's a when. So it's not if the market crashes, it's when is the next correction. We're already seeing signs of it now. The news people are already trying to convince you that we're headed into a recession and all this other nonsense. That being said, smart investors, as we call on Wall Street, smart money already has things in place to protect them, whether the market's up or down. And the way that they protect themselves is by using diversification, not the diversification you were taught, which is just stocks, bonds, mutual funds. That's a form, but that's not true diversification. And I'm sorry if no one ever told you, but here I am and you're welcome. You need paper assets, hard assets, businesses, right? I mean, and by businesses, I mean, maybe you own a franchise and then maybe you have some commodities. And then on top of that, you have real estate of some kind. And real estate's vast, right? Real estate doesn't always mean single family houses. The world of real estate is magical. Magical. You can invest in land, notes, single family houses, multifamily, commercial, tax liens, tax deeds. There's just so many different strategies. It's not even funny. So when I'm talking about real estate, for most people, I'm advocating land because it's the lowest barrier to entry and the least amount of work. Straight up. It's an easy investment. It's the same. You buy a stock at a certain price for it to appreciate and then you'll sell it later. Same exact thing, just with an actual tangible asset. So you buy this dirt that's in the path of growth. Like, think of a place that you live right now. I don't care what state you're in. Every single one of you can think of a city that used to be nothing. And then 10 years later, 5 years later, you're like, wow, there's like 10 Walmarts, a Lowe's, a Home Depot. There's a Starbucks on every corner. It's just everyone's moving there, so on and so forth. That's what I mean by path of growth. So I'm not talking about dirt out there in the middle of nowhere that's just vacant land that you might use periodically to off-road or go hunting or something like that. I'm talking about an actual investment. Okay. Now, what's even cooler about the ability to acquire this land in the path of growth is that you can use qualified funds. Meaning, instead of you taking out your checkbook and writing a check for 50 grand or 100 grand worth of land, you can take a portion of your retirement, which is called reallocating, and reallocate some to land to protect you on the downside. So now let's say you had 150,000, you put 50,000 in land at least, and then you let the other 100 sit in the market, or you go 75 and 75. It would be your choice. But my point is, you need a hedge. You need to have something in place that will protect you on the downside, because bonds ain't gonna do it. You need something that will not only protect you, but actually make you money. The whole point of being diversified, people, is so that when something over here isn't going too well, that hopefully this other thing is doing great. to offset whatever losses you might have had in the in your other investments. So if I have all my assets in the stock market, no matter what they are, then I'm still at the effect of whatever happens in the market. But if I have some of my assets in the market and some of my assets in land that I can, see and feel and get updated on, and I know where it is, if there was an earthquake, it didn't change the value of the land, right? You don't have to worry about tenants. You don't have to worry about toilets. You don't have to be a landlord. You don't have to, right? All you do is pay property taxes. And we do that for you as well. So really just drilling home, land banking is definitely right now more than ever an ideal place to put your money while you're either recovering from a stock market crash, or if you're trying to hedge because you know when it's coming. If you know when it's coming, this is the best place to your pillow, your mattress, because your mattress doesn't make you any money. But land in the path of growth always makes money. Always makes money. The tried and true wealthy have been doing it for years. You never hear about it. I want you to also think about that. That's why I call this money is a mind game. Because the things that you hear about the most, that is not on accident, people. That is by design. If you don't tell your money where to go, someone else will. And I would encourage you to consider, how come I don't hear about land banking? But yet JP says all the wealthy are doing it. Ask some of your wealthy friends. And I don't mean like rich because they make six figures, because a lot of people that make six figures, like doctors and attorneys and whatnot, it doesn't mean that they know what to do with their money. They're just good at what they do. And they're the ones who call me because they need help to make sure that they're putting it in all the right places. But, again, they have an income that gives them a certain access to people like myself. And we're happy to help them. But what doesn't happen every day is those same people like myself who help the wealthy or the high income earners, we don't always come back to educate everyone else. We get all comfortable and we stick with our high net worth clients and keep making them rich and such. And we don't come back. We don't come back and help educate the underserved, the self-employed, the 30-somethings, the 40-somethings, the 50s that got started late, don't have any assets to put under management, just need some guidance and direction, just want to make sure they're doing the right damn thing. That's why I'm here, because I'm sick of it. I'm tired of the whole separation of the classes and all that. It doesn't have to be that way, but we don't teach it. We don't educate. And if we don't educate, how can we expect anything to change? So the next step from education is for you to take action, obviously. I can't force you to start land banking. I can't force you to reallocate your portfolio and let me help you do it. I can't force you to do those things. I can at least put something on your mind, though. I can put something on your mind, and I can hope that you take what I'm saying and apply it. And I want you to understand from the bottom of my heart that this is just to help you. Period. Now, me and my team at CalChoice Financial, yes, you definitely can acquire the land through us. We've done all the work. We've done all the legwork. In fact, one of my business partners was asked to sit on the board of, in the city that I'm describing. That's the only place that can be built through in California, where this land is. There's already 5 Walmarts, 2 Lowe's. I mean, the place is booming. It's developing like crazy. And we here can offer you an opportunity to own land in that particular area. You got about 7 to 10 years or more until you retire, and you have a chunk of money you want to put to work that you don't want to be worried about losing while the market is figuring out its damn life. You need to call, email, whatever you like. I just want to see you win. And if you can find a better thing to do that's going to make you money and keep you safe, you please let me know so I can let other people know. I am so open to winning with money. And if there's an investment vehicle you know of that can protect you and you don't have to pay taxes on, let me know. let me know. So that's my segment today on land banking. I'll go into that probably a lot, but if you have any questions that are just really bothering you, you just have to know, just message me. I'm on Facebook at taxfreeog, Instagram at taxfree_OG. You can always visit my website, Tatum Financial, sign up for my weekly tips, tricks, and tax hacks, and join us here at the Zero Tax Club. My clients, we plan for retirement in a way that is uncomparable. Bring me your current financial plan, and if I don't blow it out of the water, stay with where you are. Because I'm just here to make sure that you get what you came here for and not what somebody else came here for. Not what your advisor is going to make the most money on. No. What makes sense for client A and client A's situation, period. What is the best thing for you? Not for me, not for my firm, for you. And you have to ask yourself these questions, people. Is my financial plan, is my retirement strategy what I had in mind? Did my financial advisor ask me what my goals were and tell me how what we're doing today is going to prepare me for that? Have they covered all 5 phases of retirement? Long life, short life, rough life, sick life, and into the next life? Have they done that? Can they even do that? Let me ask myself, I'm putting money in this 401k thing. I'm putting in as much as I can right now. I'm getting the match, but I have no idea how much in income that's going to be later. I need a monthly income. That's the point of saving this crap, is so that I can maintain my standard of living or damn well improve it. Am I saving enough to be able to do that? Oh, and by the way, how the hell are taxes going to impact my strategy? Because, geez, I didn't even think about that. Did my advisor? Things to go, So, ask yourself those questions. Dig deep, people. Dig deep. Ask yourself those questions. Am I diversified well enough? Do I have a tax strategy? Because your CPA does not handle your tax strategy, by the way. Ask them. Your CPA can tell you what form to file. Your CPA can help you like now, make sure you get this deduction, that deduction. But your CPA doesn't go into what tax-free vehicles you could be saving in to lower or eliminate your tax liability when you retire and have less income, so on and so forth. They can't get into all of that. So if your financial advisor is not talking to your CPA, then the chances are that the right hand doesn't know what the left is doing. They're independently doing the best they can with whatever they know. You need to integrate your wealth. We need to be having a conversation about you, or you need to be invested in such a way that it covers all of those areas, right? So I'm going to leave you with that. JP Tatum, the tax-free OG of Tatum Financial. Again, go to my website, tatumfinancial.com, insert your details so we can stay in touch. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to ask questions. Email me, jp@tatumfinancial.com. And I look forward to working with you and speaking with you more later.